Hi again. In the previous videos, we learned that sometimes our thoughts and feelings might not be accurate reflection of reality, and that the same event can be interpreted in completely different ways. Those ways in which we interpret the event are called interpretation styles. So in this video, we will learn how to measure the interpretation style and also how to change it. Our interpretation styles are like glasses which color the reality. And just to simplify, we will explain them through optimism and pessimism. Of course, there are different meanings to optimism and pessimism, but for the sake of our exercise, it will be like this. So, optimists see good event as their personal and generalize. So if you did something good, you think it's because you're a wonderful person and you're always like that. And pessimists do the same with a bad event. For example, something bad happens. Pessimist would think that it's because I am horrible, I am stupid, I am ugly, and it's always like this, okay? Then when it comes to optimist and the bad event, optimist will explain it as impersonal and more like exception than a rule. So good events are a rule and this one is exception. And pessimist will do the same with a good event. Impersonal and just once. So if something good happens to a pessimist, he will think it's not because he is smart or wonderful, it's for some other reasons. And it happened just once, but normally it's always horrible, okay? Let's explain it with an easy example. Passing or failing an exam. Optimist, when passing the exam, good event, would explain it in personal and generalized way. It is because I am smart and talented. I always pass my exams. And pessimist, when passing an exam, would think it's not because I'm smart, it's because I got lucky, the exam was too easy, okay? And it happened just once. Normally, I'm very stupid and I fail. And when bad event happens, like failing exam, pessimist will think, yes, it's because I am stupid, so personal, and I always fail because I'm stupid, okay? And optimist will think, I failed because the exam was too difficult, it was teacher's fault, it was because I didn't prepare, so no personal. And just once. Normally, I always pass my exams. Just once I failed, no big deal. So two major factors. First one, personal or outside explanation. And second one, always or just once. Personal would be saying I am very stupid or I'm very smart, and outside explanation would be the exam was too easy, the exam was too difficult, and so on. And generalized would be saying that I'm very good at studies, I always pass all the exams, okay, or I never pass any exam. And just once, it's just one concrete case that didn't happen. So let's sum up. Optimists see good events as their achievement and something normal. Pessimists see good events as not their achievement and not something normal, but an exception. Optimists see bad events as not their fault, impersonal, and happening just once. And pessimists see bad events as personal, so their fault, and happening always. It's their norm. And now let's do a test for you guys. Let's check how well you can differentiate between optimistic and pessimistic distortions. I will be saying phrases and you please note in the comments which ones you think are optimistic and which ones are pessimistic. First one, I am weak and not flexible, so I cannot do any sports. Second one, my muscles feel really tired today, so I'll take a rest day today. Third one, I cannot become a billionaire because I am lazy. Fourth one, I cannot become a billionaire because it's not possible in capitalism. It's not my fault. 5. I feel anxious all the time. I am an anxious person. 6. I felt anxious today for 10 minutes because I saw the news. 7. She doesn't reply to my message because I'm ugly. 8. She doesn't reply to my message because she's busy. So write in the comments what you think. Of course, both pessimistic and optimistic distortion can be good. So if you are making a huge life decision or investing all of your savings somewhere, it's maybe better to have some pessimism for you. But optimistic style is scientifically proven to help you succeed in some professions, especially creative professions, professions like sales, where you need to do again without success on the first try. And it even improves your health. The point here is not to become optimist forever, okay? The point is to learn the difference, be aware of those, be mindful, and switch between those styles according to your goals. For example, when making decision with some huge risks, better use pessimistic way of thinking. But if, for example, you're looking for a job, or like me, making videos without immediate reward, it's good to be optimistic and think I'm very smart, so subscribers always come to me. Anyway, so I would say that it's good for your daily life to have optimistic interpretation style with some pessimism on special occasions when you need it. But if you have mainly pessimistic style, first we need to train how to make it more optimistic. How do we do it? Well, it's pretty easy. You just explain all good events in personal and generalized way. So huge, good. And you explain all bad events in impersonal and just once. So small. So we kind of hype up the good stuff and narrow down the bad stuff. By the way, important thing in this exercise is that optimism doesn't mean you're ignoring negative life events. Okay? You do notice them. And sometimes you do take action to change them. But the difference is that you are not increasing them. Okay? So this area is actual bad event. And this huge circle and all that space is what we think about it and how we think about it and how we make ourselves think about it again and again and again. And it kind of grows more and more and more. Okay? So what we do the opposite. We narrow it down. And for the optimistic style, for example, this is the optimistic event, we increase it so that it becomes bigger. That's it. That's the trick. What we do, we take pessimistic ones, turn into optimistic ones, then take again and turn again. So for your home task, check your previous notes. Analyze, are your thoughts explaining events in personal or outside way? Always or just as always or as just once? And then when you find pessimistic thoughts, like this, you just write them down and change them into optimistic ones. Like, for example, if you woke up all energetic today and you thought, maybe I woke up all energetic today because for once I slept well. Change it into, I woke up energetic today because I have excellent health and I'm always energetic. This is more optimistic ones. So find your pessimistic thoughts, write them on the left and change them into optimistic ones on the right. As I repeat every single time, just watching this video is not enough. Practice is what matters. So please do this exercise at least 1 minute per day until our next meeting. Okay? And in the next video, we will learn more about how to change your interpretation style and how to make it better suited for your current life. So that's it. If you have any questions, please ask in the comments. I'm trying very hard and I'm making this video completely for free, just to help you make your life better. And I really believe in you. See you next time. Bye bye.